Camera.
Rolling.
Sound. Speed.
Scene 4, shot 5, take 6.
And action.
What?
Cut. That's the
That
one.
was it.
Even without
That
even
was
seeing
it.
it, that's the one. I'm trying to ban any boys. I just know this is the only cigarette break I'll get, so I've leaves. I've got.
Yeah, I think that's the, I want to say it's like the same people who
Did
did this one. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
shit!
I'm pretty
'cause
sure.
I loved Goodnight Mommy.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was,
pretty
like,
sure.
Really good. It had one of the like best twists I've like.
Okay, yeah, I'm like,
Sorry, Tony. I just got your message.
no, all good. I was just like leaving my apartment at, it was like 15 after 7. I was like, was that mango?
I don't know. My dad has like a bunch of various arts that goes through his background.
That I've worked with her, or Tony, I haven't worked with you exclusively yet.
He actually sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't like Tony. He's only here. because
Someone has to bring the project down.
we-
It's each time.
Totally
So it's
nice.
involved in serious stuff.
we need Tony, sort of.
Prepare to be disappointed.
We almost need him. He's somewhat integral to the project. It's gonna be a good piece. I think it's gonna be a real good piece if Tony doesn't do anything at all.
Tony reference on every project, even though like I produced some like
Like
who's
somewhat
like top of the line and literally like we maybe needed him.
Fine, I guess. Like,
Oh, here we go.
take or leave that guy.
See you later.
Do you watch Terminator?
Yep, I actually haven't finished it. I haven't seen the last episode.
Tony Kinash, somewhat
Which is
integral.
Last one's on my business card. First one is like very well done.
Oh my god. I
It's like-
sent no damn shorts.
Do you do like a speech or something? Or you just want to go
No, I mean you can. Okay, we'll start with the black one because it's the shortest. Just keep it on and pause it real quick. Okay, I got shorts for you guys to see. The black balloon. I know it seemed kind of pointless, and that was a lot for Jordan. You know.
I loved it.
Yeah, no, and it's funny.
I was here
so
for it.
simple, like,
Yeah.
it's just, like, it starts off with him in a balloon. You're like, okay, and then like as you see like unfold, it's just like
I loved it so much.
And there was nothing. And once again, all these shorts are very nondescript. Why did they lynch him? Why did they throw him down the hole? Why was he falling? What did he do? The picture taking too was I loved it so much. That was one of the things that turned me onto the short was when they take the picture of him.
Yeah, that picture is genuinely one of the most like disturbing things I think I've ever seen.
They hold him down
It's just like
for a cameo,
I'm
right?
really upset I saw that. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, man. It's like they went hunting.
Yeah.
So, exactly, and I think that was one of his. He wanted.
Almost too late and ended almost too early.
yeah.
And so you're just kind of seeing
It's like a slice, like just like a little slice
yeah,
of
like
life.
on a
you
plot
don't-
arc, you're just getting like
That's what
this
we're doing.
key moment
Yeah.
of heightened emotion.
It's
and
kind
then
of like a poem versus a novel.
yeah.
Just like I said, I hope everyone will want to work together on the next one. Or whatever. I hope it goes so smoothly that we just, transition right into the next one. Or we just go right into pre-production right for the next one, and see how it goes. Let's finish this one first, right? Oh, there's a camera. Oh, are they making a porno? Are they going out to the woods?
Yeah, a bunch of dudes in a van with a camera doesn't like.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
read
doesn't
too
read
well.
We'll play. It'll be part of the movie.
Another thing that I was doing is I tried it with both, and you said that the wound is here, yeah?
Yep.
So I don't know how you feel about these shoes. How do you feel about these
I love them.
shoes? Okay,
I love them.
good.
They're perfect.
These are my Opa's old shoes. These are old as hell.
Yep.
I feel like they kind of fit.
Oh no, they're dope. You didn't know which ones to choose, so you just picked out the white ones. Is always the worst choice because they get dirty immediately. But no, they're just as dirty and as worn as I like them to be.
And I've got an insole in the right one, and it helps with the
Oh, okay. What did you read from that?
it's quieter. There's so much more humanity.
So I think you're just uptight. That's all it is. I know you have it in you. That's why we chose you. Like, I was like, if there's anyone who has like an amazing amount of humanity and is like kind of like the opposite of this person, but maybe the perfect person to do it or whatever, is you. Because that's the question we're gonna have to solve closer to when we do it, because we'll have to do the what you have. I can tell you the thought.
Not fully yet. Just I'll. It's in the crock pot right now. So
We you both like on the outside looking into nothing, and then you on the inside tied up looking at nothing, and then merge them together.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Pretty easy effect.
I'm not like super concerned about it, especially if we get like a clean line from like the trunk of the car or something.
Face of horror or whatever. It'll just be you like sort of, that sort of nervous laugh, like just like nervous, like you know what you're laughing about. It doesn't matter. You're not really laughing. That's that sort of thing. Breathing is better.
It's okay.
So just let it punctuate or whatever, and then just try different pitches and things like that or whatever. Just rush through some, flow through others or whatever. Just don't. There's no set way or whatever. It's going to be so different every time, which is going to be very stimulating. The breather, he's one of those people that he has to like constantly remember his breathing, otherwise he's going to go off the edge. He's going to spin out. But yeah, no, the breathing will come into it, and this is like where we're dropping the audience. Is basically like he's been driving for some time, but it's coming back over him again. The wave is like overwhelming him again. Like everything that happened the night before is like still fresh in his mind. Look at your eyes. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you've got this weird look in your eyes. That's awesome. But it's gonna be like a lot of breathing and stuff like that. So that'll also, the breathing, I want to punctuate the dialogue. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of just like like just like you're on the verge of throwing up, basically. That's another thing I wanted to do. Would you be comfortable to put like some like stuff in your mouth to throw up?
What do you mean?
Like we have you bust out or whatever. I thought of like immediately as you bust outside, like
yeah, sure.
Yeah, just real
fine.
quick or whatever. We'll do it early so you can get rid of it, so you don't have to like do the whole scene with oatmeal.
Yeah, that sounds great.
But that was either when you bust outside the door, because I'll find a door for you to bust out of. I will find it. And you come outside and you like kind of post up on the wall, and you're just and then you just like throw up there, or when you get to the truck and you like throw up outside the
not me.
van. You open the door or whatever and you get in, and you're like,
It's
maybe
not
after
me.
you do the
You're the one
cigarette
who's
thing, and
fucked
then you
up.
just fall on.
You're afraid to live. All you do is pretend.
And it was just
Pretend.
like,
All you do
shoot
is
at it.
run. Juggling the work and the hours and the being something you're not. How do you make everyone happy? How the fuck do you make everyone happy? How do you balance a thought? How do you balance a fucking thought?
When we call action, just sort of move things around if you can. Just be careful for the prickers.
Yeah, good thinking.
Just move stuff around and just sort of act like you just came out of your hobbit hole basically or whatever. Just like just kind of look around like oh, like what's out here. All right, doing great, buddy.
Camera. Sound. Scene 4, shot 2, take 1.
Frame.
And action. Cut. I like that. Very nice, my buddy. Very nice. Okay, let's move. Let's get some other stuff. Let's whack some stuff.
They're figuring this out. How you feeling, Easton?
Pretty good.
Yeah? It's been a good day for you?
Yeah.
Just give it a try.
I had to wake up pretty early though.
You went back to bed after the first time I woke you up. You did. Yeah, I said, Easton's time to get up. And you went, okay, sat up, and then I left. And then I came back 10 minutes later and you were sleeping again.
Oh, I only remember.
Yeah, of course.
Hugh, doing sound.
Nice.
Yeah.
You worked on any productions with let's back that up. How'd you meet Alan?
Cast him in a student film that I did.
What about this script made you want to come and work on this project?
Well, I mean, I probably would have been down for like anything Alan wanted to do, but I think it's an interesting little project. I like it's sort of like a poem, you know? It's very impressionistic.
So we're shooting sound today. We're doing all sorts of stuff. My question to you is what you think the biggest challenge today is?
So far it's been the lav mics. Gonna want to get a lot of this like bird noise and stuff. And yeah, crunchy footsteps. But we'll deal.
B-roll. What do you mean my B-roll?
Are you gonna slate the frog? He's freaking out in there.
I thought we were getting sound and stuff. Okay.
Wait.
Did you lose the frog? Oh, Easton.
Homie just bounced.
Good for
Went
him.
home,
Yeah.
He's slick.
Well, frogs tend to be.
I still felt him.
Well, you skip it.
Is he up your sleeve?
Here, actually, it's okay. It's
Did he
okay.
creep up there?
Yeah, it's fine.
And this is the part I really like.
Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna power this fucking thing up like it's a Megazord.
He fits in perfectly as he runs in.
Okay, let's do it one more time. But Easton, when your dad shows up, you're still in a fit because at the end when your dad showed up, you would kind of calm down. You would not bear shit in the woods. Indubitably.
Shooting? We're not shooting right now, but
Prep.
we're about to shoot.
Classic Tony, already telling lies.
How'd you get involved with this shoot, Tony?
Alan reached out to me. He was looking to put together kind of a small little Avengers type crew, and so I'm the Scarlett Johansson, baby. But yeah, so we're out here shooting in the woods. It's gonna be a good one. I have a really strong feeling about this production and how it's gonna turn out. So we're kind of putting all of our cards in.
Cool. And even though he's within earshot, tell me a bit about Alan. How do you know him?
I kind of knew Alan a lot before he knew about me. Like he worked on some of the other student productions that were at my institution, and so like I heard a lot about Alan, but eventually we kind of crossed paths, and we both heard a lot about each other, and we just knew it was like a match made in heaven. So so now we're out here in the woods together, you know, doing something he wrote up, so it's gonna be a gooder.
Great. Now talk about him like he's not here.
Alan's a piece of shit.
So, how'd you get to know Alan?
I met him on the set of a short film 2 summers ago. He was an actor and I was a gaffer. And yeah, we just got talking. We had a lot in common. And yeah, now we just feed off each other and it's a good relationship. Yeah, he's a good friend.
Cool. So, is there a moment early on, let's get specific, where you went, I want to work with this guy more?
Actually, that first night I met Alan, he was reciting full monologues from movies. And I'm saying to myself, who is this guy? Like, I can do that kind of stuff, but this guy was to the nth degree, and I was like, wow, he's cool. I like him. So I think that story, he's developing his art for story, and he's writing all the time, and we're always banging ideas off of each other, and it's good. We're making each other better in the process.
Awesome. All right.
Say the wrong thing or do pretty much everything that I have done, which is stand in the frame and ruin Hugh's sound takes, and yeah, just generally be disorganized. But I have a great crew. Everyone is helping facilitate this in the best way, and the weather cooperated. It's awesome. Like, it's just completely opposite of production day one. It was just hellish. But yeah, no, today, like, the sun has barely bothered us, and colors have been nice and muted, and you know, the forest is treating us right. It's awesome.
Rad, man. What are you most excited about moving into the rest of the shoot?
Getting into the driver bits, because like all this, you know, if it seems like
Snoogans.
I do believe that is the one.
So did you mean to do that, Jordan?
Go keep walking.
Is a wrap on Craig and Easton. Day 1. Huh? Everybody happy? You happy? Alright, let's go get some rest. Stay as low as we can, and also to avoid the bullet hole that would be there, and also to sort of dismay the audience away from like, oh hey, that's a pretty thick door, or like, where how you shooter, blah blah blah. I don't want forensics artists fucking like researchers. Right. Oh, they will. It's in on Hello. Hi, Tony. Hey, you, my lady, on the floor. I'm sorry, you should be giving that order. You should be telling her to do that. On your side, prone, like you're like dead, other way, facing away from the door. Yep.
And then.
Yeah, you're gonna be on your side completely, like on your arm basically, and your head's gonna be like, yeah, like that, exactly like that. What we'll do, scoot it this way. I'm so sorry to make you
No,
scoot
it's
around
okay.
this fucking crap.
Where do you want though? Like
Right
lower?
here. Okay.
Just like tell me. Yep.
Back a little bit. Scoot this way more.
More? Less?
That might be okay. Okay, like that. On your side completely. On your own. Yeah, like that. What do you think of that?
Slide through them.
Yep. We'll shoot it with the slider, and we'll shoot it handheld, and what about putting the camera like right there? It's nice and low on the skateboard. Let's try that.
Yeah,
Whenever
sure.
the floor's nice and smooth,
Why not,
whatever,
yeah.
and without it rocking, without that heavy thing on it, like shifting.
Let's start with the skateboard.
To get away with it. He's like, it looks more real than a lot of like there's like fake scribble that I've seen.
Tell the restaurant.
And for the sorry.
If you could change your fate, would you?
You know, just go. Okay. Camera.
Yep.
Now. Speed.
Oh wait, are you rolling or are we?
I'll roll. Okay, yeah. Rolling. 3, 2, 1.
Still, now we're rolling. We're gonna do it again.
Second, sorry, I'm sorry.
Second,
No, I pressed it and it took a second.
think that's usually that'll be like your lap or something. Instead of
What color is the?
It's black.
It's black. Okay, that's good.
Let's take a look. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. I was trying to think of somehow remote, like even the phone thing. I was like, could I call him and just like whisper in his ear, like just whisper in his ear out of frame. But yeah, no, if we can do it that way and it works, then that's great.
Cool.
Can you go for it? But if you want to just
Like I know like it doesn't like, but like
you can
the
ban him if you want. What do you know? Like you just however you want to do it, however you feel. That'll leave up to you. But if I
And worst case scenario, we'll just have the EDR in the screen.
That's something though where for
I will try and adjust a little bit right before we get what do you know is real.
Yeah, that's the first line of that explosion.
Okay.
What do you know about what's real on that?
I gotta find time to look back at the
You don't
script,
feel
like,
shit.
read it and make sure like everything is
you
good.
Yeah, the face is out.
Oh,
nipple
shit.
cap.
It's one of my favorite pictures of all time.
Oh my god,
It's so fucking
that's
powerful.
disturbing.
Whoa.
Pictures with threatening auras.
Wow.
It's crazy, eh?
Horrifying.
Excellent image.
What do we got?
It's like one of my favorites of all time. I don't know why. It's something about it's so powerful.
Pictures with threatening auras.
Setup's changed. While you were on the road, not this next one.
So we set up on the hood, and it was just glary as shit. Didn't look nice. So we got it onto the road, and we are like, well, we can't see shit. So I took the mount off of the outside and put it on top of the camera and just hung it from inside the windshield, and that worked a lot better. So we did a 10-minute take through all the neighborhood and worked like a charm.
Gilly.
Magnificent.
The system that we've rigged up is I've got this Bluetooth headphone in my ear and I'm recording myself performing the script. This is hopefully out of frame. And Alan is there pausing and starting and giving directions with his hand, which is quite helpful. Sometimes he'll just stop it and have me wax on. So we're going to try that again, I think.
Talk to me a little bit more about Anthony. Tell me, like, because like obviously, we mentioned it in the commentary. That's not ground we have to super retread, but he came in to cover for another talent. You know? Tell me a little bit more about not necessarily why you wanted to work with him, but about that process and what did you and then finding your shorthand with him.
With Andy, I had already developed, so I'd worked we'd switch roles. I was a composer on his film, and then we worked together for almost a year, and I sent him a lot of shit music-wise for his film really early on, and then we developed our shorthand through multiple meetings, multiple calls. He sent back so much shit. He sent back so much material, and I wrote 40 cues for him, and I think he used like 15. And that's the nature of the work, but it was great to work together in that fashion before, and it was almost kind of this weird, almost fortuitous thing that our other actor ended up bowing out, because I wouldn't have had the shorthand with that actor that I had with Andy. So it was easy, it was like going right back into another relationship, and Andy has no ego. Andy has zero ego. He is impeccably talented, but he's also impeccably generous, and he just there was nothing I asked him or nothing that I told him. There was nothing to do with the short that he had any sort of contention with. He knew where I was coming from. He understood it. He got it. He got the words. He got he was just so cool showing up and saying the words, and that's all I really cared about from him. And it was also what was interesting about his performance. I couldn't monitor it. I didn't have a monitor, and I couldn't see him. All I could do was rely on Jordan to capture it on camera. But really, I had my hand on him the whole time he was performing in the car, and I was just just sort of feeling him out, And that was another addition to that shorthand that we had, was just I didn't even have to talk to him. It's just we had this weird connection through us, and I was almost as though I could just work through him, through sheer will. He's just one of those people, he's incredibly organic and easy to work with, and just the no ego thing. I'm sure there are plenty of actors out there who have great egos, but Andy is not one of them. He only wanted to serve the project.
That's wicked.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking, you want to see this?
Yes, I want to see it. Of course I want to see it. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so this is what we have planned. This took a lot of mental gymnastics to wrap my head around it, but okay. So this is our idea. Okay. So we're gonna. Okay. So this is the shot.
you bring it down just a hair?
Oh yeah.
Level
But like as a concept, what do you think? And then he'd come around.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
But,
I
I'm
throw
saying,
myself
you
like
can
over
record it
the
once with the camera, and then just do another pass just for sound. And then you can take those two things and mash them together to cover our tracks.
Okay, that's easier than the way I was planning on doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Andy, perfect. Just dwell a little bit more, just longer. Okay. That's all.
I'm going to cut out basically just a one chunk.
Okay.
So.
Still take the ISO down.
Jordan.
Yeah.
The only disadvantage trying to get it from here is like I see all the cars. Like I would have to be pretty tight on him.
And can I get a bit of a car tone here on this road too?
Everyone quiet in 3, 2, 1.
Car tone 2.
Shitty fucking feelings. It's not like anyone listens. It takes all your strength to fucking speak and no one listens. If you had just answered the phone, things would have been different. If you had just played it cool, things would have been different. If you would have just kept your fucking mouth shut. Makes you forget. It's easier not to be yourself. Get away. What's so funny is that it doesn't help. People think you're fine. You're not fucking fine. You're not fine. People think you're fine. You're not fucking fine. You're not fine. You're not fucking fine.
Big man for a small town.
So we also just got here, which I just thought of, is the lead up to him pulling over and getting out.
Sure.
So that's nice.
Okay.
But come take a peek.
Let's take a look at what he's cooking.
Tree footage. All right, back to 1. This guy, I heard he was a problem actor, and I was like, let's go with him. I vouched for him. Look at him, he's lashing out, losing crew by the day. Oh my god.
So, tell me about the mixtape you're dropping.
It's called When I Stop, I Don't Stop. It's featuring me, Jordan Anderson. He features on it. He features on the track called Baby Boy. It's a song about him. So it's really good. It's got a lot of good bass and xylophone. It's really what he really likes that. I got another hit song called Me and Santa Are Gonna Stop by Your House. It's a little Christmas special. It's kind of like funny because you know Santa visits everyone's house in the winter, but I'm also coming because I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, and so it's kind of like this duality of like Santa's there to give gifts, and I'm there to give fists.
I am pretty tired.
Yes,
It's okay if I bounce?
Yes, of course, of course. Yes, go home and ride. Yes,
yeah, no
thank you
worries.
so much. Permission to leave, like the fuck.
Yeah, no,
Like,
thank you.
Thank you. Like you just like.
I love you more than myself.
I love you too, brother.
Oh, congratulations on your big movie. Thank
Thanks,
you so
man.
much for my gifts.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you,
Thank
when do you want your keyboard back? Just tell me when and I'll bring it over.
Whenever.
Yeah,
Are you using it for this movie?
I used it for that track.
Use it for
I
this.
tell you
use it for
what.
this.
But no, if you seriously, I'll bring it back anytime you want.
It's all good.
No, anytime you want it, you just tell me and it comes to your house. I live like 10 minutes away from you.
But use it for this though. If
Okay.
it's useful for you too, for this.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. See you, Jamie. That was my number 2. That's my number 2.
I know.
See you, man.
See ya. I also have a party gift for you.
Oh, what?
That's a gun.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Actually, hold on to it.
Can I hang on to
Yeah,
that
of course,
for
of
Tuesday?
course.
I did some pickups for my short film with this.
It's wait,
Cool.
wrap on No Taming of
Yeah.
NIGHT.
Well done, gents.
Right on, boys.
And they were there to see it. They just didn't
Excellent
fucking
work.
It's
Top-notch work, guys. What the fuck?
Yep. Absolutely excellent. Everyone bring in ideas and just, hey, let's do this. Let's just shoot it. Let's just do it. That's the way to go.
Kurosawa who said filmmaking is the most like stressful, nightmare-inducing, strenuous thing I've ever done in my life, and I can't
wait to do it again.
And I think like that embodies the spirit of this shoot really well. Like it was like there were a couple of long days that like everyone just kind of like put their head down and worked through, and I was like very
Seriously,
proud.
15 hours the first day. That was like, like it was more than I could have ever asked anybody. But we were like, we took like a couple hours break,
Yeah.
and then it was like from 6 till midnight. We had filmed from 7 till 1 in the afternoon. Went to fucking IHOP, which was a mistake. And
Oh, that was it. Oh,
we went both days. We went the
Yeah.
first day, or when it all went to hell and Craig left, we went to IHOP, and that was great. And then the second day, or the first day technically, we went to IHOP after.
No, we wound up in a Denny's. It was worse.
Yeah, Denny's. Yeah, exactly. And it was gross. And then we filmed the rest of the day, and then we did Andy's first day, like his principal day, and then we did this. But just how much we've got shot, like what fucking 100 and some gigabytes or whatever before today
yeah.
of footage, like it's bonkers to me.